have got Lynne and I for the next couple of hours, and it's going to be quite an interactive session. So what we're planning to do is give you, first of all, in a minute, there's no point us talking because you're all looking at the horses. So we're going to introduce you to the horses and their riders. I'm going to start with Sam and Duke, who are in the middle. Give us a wave, Sam. So Duke is 5, and if you read his bio, he's got a really interesting history. He is very new to working equitation. He's had a lot of challenges in his life to overcome. And Sam, you will know because she has ridden and trained up to Grand Prix, her amazing team of cobs. So we are thrilled that she's brought Duke today. And Sam, you're new to working ec as well, aren't you? So what you'll see with Duke is how carefully we have to really introduce these obstacles to make sure that the horses are really comfortable.
So the idea of the bridge is that they walk over it straight, they keep in the same pace, they're allowed to look down, they're not allowed to jog, and then they exit the other side. So that was really good for walking. So if you're trotting, you either do sitting trot or you change your diagonal every time through. So it's easier to do sitting trot, otherwise there's a lot of time. So the aim is you transition to walk, you walk in, nice steady rhythm, at higher levels you can counter. You hold again, immobility, ideally square. You ring your bell, and you have to ring it with your right hand, and you can't, even if they touch it with their head, you can't just say, well, that's wrong. It has to be your right hand that does it. That's very good. What a clever company. So that was even steps, really straight, really good. Boy! This off. So I don't recommend you go home and grab a pole out of a barrel and gallop around the arena. So again, always the right hand. And if you don't get the ring, it doesn't matter. If you do get it, great. But you don't go back for it if you miss it. And then get the bottom end up and ready to push into the barrel. Good boy. Very brave. So that was very good for him. So he was terrified of all this. So when you very first start, even getting the pole next to their shoulder is sometimes a bit of an ordeal. And obviously some of them are more sensitive than others, so always start as if they're going to be scared of it and then see, just gauge how they're doing it. Good boy. So you want to be able to touch their shoulder with it without them being scared. And will he be okay if I touch his bum? You've practiced that. So you're inevitably going to hit them on the bum as you practice it. It's going to happen. So just check that you can bounce it a little bit. You're not whacking them with it, but you don't want a big reaction if you inadvertently hit them. And then the position of it, if you put it under your elbow, it's going to wave around, good boy, wave around in their face. So you've got to be careful with it, and also check that he's being good with it now because he knows what it is. But if you have something that's really scared, you need to do it on the ground first, or have someone on the ground. So as you walk on, your person on the ground can hold it. So if your horse gets scared, I can take it off you, so just walk on. Because he wouldn't walk on with it. Good boy. Really brave. So yeah, you're going to pop it back up at the other end. So you build it up from that, but or you can practice dropping it as well. Obviously you're not trying to drop the bar, but it's anything so you get a calm reaction from them. And then you can build it up to doing little trot steps, and I'm talking small little jog steps. So maybe Carol, can you do it in trot first? Okay, back to rules. Right hand does everything. So you cannot touch the gate with your left hand. It has to be your right hand that touches it. And Sam's got the easy job because it's quite a low gate, so luckily she's got the smaller pony. Good boy. So you ideally want them to hold square and parallel, not eat the obstacle. You do get minus points if they touch it, so it depends how mean your judge is feeling. And then get his bum over. So the problem with their bum is if they knock over that back post, you can't close the gate, and therefore you can't complete the obstacle. So you're either eliminated, or everyone's worst nightmare, good boy, is you have to get off, put the gate post back up, get back on somehow. Step is doing it on the ground. It makes it much easier. It's to step the front feet over and stand. And then relax. Because a lot of them, they stand there and they go, oh, relaxing is number one. And then so he's very good at groundwork, but you might need a stick or a little poke in the tummy. And then you just ask him to step over. Very good. Very good. Good boy. So again, he's done this a lot, and he's done a lot of in-hand stuff already, so that's not that hard for him.